Why you need DiskKeeper or V-locity on every SAN-attached server. File and free space fragmentation occur at the Windows file system layer. The SAN layer receives I/O requests from the file system, unaware of fragmentation at the operating system layer. SAN devices do not have the tools to handle file and free space fragmentation. Windows reads and writes are governed by its own file system, regardless of underlying storage varieties such as SAN, RAID, direct attached storage, or others. A fragmented file system sends unnecessary I/O requests to the SAN. Without DiskKeeper or V-locity in a virtual environment, the SAN is forced to handle the unnecessary excess I/O coming from the Windows NTFS system layer. Even though SANs have their own optimizing tools for the physical layer, they absolutely cannot optimize the file and free space fragmentation at the Windows layer. Unnecessary excess I/O associated with file fragmentation can have an exponential increase in latency and a decrease in application and system reliability. In addition, writing a file in a fragmented state on the file system can result in less efficient scattered blocks in uneven stripes across the SAN-attached disk. IntelliWrite technology prevents a majority of file fragmentation before it happens by ensuring that files are written contiguously on the first write, as well as subsequent writes that extend a file. IntelliWrite assists the Windows file system to stream contiguous data rather than fragmented data. Now the SAN is not receiving unnecessary I/O requests, freeing up its bandwidth to deal with increasing data store sizes rather than using its cycles on extra traffic from fragmented data. With contiguously written files, less logical I/O requests are sent to lower storage levels, increasing the I/O performance at each layer. It's important to remember that DiskKeeper never intrudes into the SAN layer. All proprietary SAN practices for handling write and file organization are untouched by DiskKeeper. IntelliWrite prevents fragmentation and is 100% compatible with technologies such as replication, deduplication, and thin provisioning since there are no additional I/O requests created. DiskKeeper and V-locity optimize file and free space at the Windows operating system layer without touching the SAN layer, dramatically increasing the performance and reliability of your SAN-attached servers.